First, a reminder about our brand new giveaway. We're giving away a PS5 with a copy of NBA 2022 and Madden 22. All you have to do is watch the full video, leave a like, comment the keyword hidden in the video, and make sure you're subscribed. It's that simple. Magic Johnson is one of the most famous players in the NBA, and many people remember him as the face of the Showtime Lakers. There's no question that he's one of the most well-known people in the NBA. Most fans know Magic Johnson as a great point guard who can pass the ball well. Later in life, though, he worked in the front office for the Los Angeles Lakers. Kicking us off, Magic Johnson left the Los Angeles Lakers because of Luke Walton. Magic Johnson was the president of basketball operations for the Los Angeles Lakers for a while after he stopped playing basketball. He left the team in 2019. Magic Johnson said that former Lakers coach Luke Walton was the reason he quit his job with the team on a recent episode of the Club Shay Shay podcast. Shannon Sharpe asked, "Why did you leave the Lakers?" "I just had to," said Magic Johnson. "I thought I had the power to do what I wanted to do. I wanted Luke Walton to lose his job." Shannon Sharpe says, "You didn't think he could do the job, did you?" "Oh, I knew he wasn't," said Magic Johnson. "So I told them, hey, we have to let him go. He's not the right person, and he's not a good coach for the Lakers. They wanted to keep him with them. So I said, okay. Because Jeannie Buss is my sister, I already knew that I didn't want to break up the good relationship I had with her. So instead of sitting there, I said, let me just leave. I can't be this guy who just sits there and doesn't say what's on his mind. It'll be good for everyone. I got the feeling that some guys wanted to sit where I was, so hey, give it to them. Go ahead, you can have it, I'm done." And Jeannie and I are still good friends, so it was the best thing I could have done, and I'm glad I did it. Most of the time, it's up to the president of basketball operations to hire or fire a coach. Magic Johnson wanted to leave the Los Angeles Lakers because Luke Walton didn't look like what he thought a good coach should be. It would definitely be interesting to see what kind of coach Magic Johnson would want to lead this team. He was right that Luke Walton wasn't a good coach for that Lakers team, and maybe they would have done better if Magic Johnson had been able to get Luke Walton fired. Next up, Magic Johnson says Kareem Abdul-Jabbar thought he would hold the all-time scoring record forever. LeBron James should pass Kareem this season, unless something bad happens, and Magic Johnson doesn't think Abdul-Jabbar could handle it well if LeBron did. Johnson said this on a Club Shay Shay podcast, where he also said that Kareem probably thought no one would ever beat his record. "I think he thought he was going to have it forever. He would have been right to think that because it was almost impossible that anyone would get to 38,000 points. Kareem played into his 40s to set that record. He was still a threat to score even then because of his skyhook, which made it possible for him to set that record. What's crazy is that LeBron is going to smash this record even though he's in his 20th season in the league and shows no signs of slowing down. This season, he's scored on average 27.3 points per game, and we don't see any reason why he can't keep playing at this level for a few more years. We thought Kareem had set the bar so high that no one would ever reach it, but they did. However, we have a feeling that no one will ever beat LeBron's final score. It's just hard to see someone else coming into the NBA at a young age and basically average over 20 points per game for more than 20 seasons. LeBron has had to average 27.1 points per game over his career to get close to Kareem's total. Someone would have to do even better than that to pass LeBron, which isn't going to happen. Well, Magic Johnson doesn't think Kareem Abdul-Jabbar will handle it well when LeBron James passes him. Magic knows Kareem better than almost anyone else in the world. In the 1980s, they won 5 titles together and became close friends while they were on the same team. Johnson was recently on the Club Shay Shay podcast where Shannon Sharpe asked him how Kareem would feel if LeBron broke his record. "I can't think straight. I have to say something. I have to be honest and say that it's also a guy playing for the Lakers. It's a guy who is performing in LA. I think it will be a tough take. Kareem set the record when he was playing for the Lakers, so it probably hurts a little more that someone else will beat him while also playing for them. Kareem and LeBron are also not getting along very well right now, which doesn't help. James said he has nothing to do with Kareem, and Kareem has also made fun of LeBron in the past few years. We don't know for sure, but it could be because he's upset that James will eventually be better than him. Magic is probably one of the few people who can bring them together, and he knows how to fix their relationship." Johnson says that the two men should just get together and talk after LeBron breaks the record. He says that they would find that they have a lot more in common than they thought. Next up, Magic Johnson on how LeBron James and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar can fix their relationship. This season, LeBron James could break Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's record. Because of this, people have asked him about his relationship with Abdul-Jabbar. The forward said that he and Abdul-Jabbar are not connected in any way. Magic Johnson was recently on the Club Shay Shay podcast. One of the questions asked of him was what it would take for LeBron James and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar to become friends. Johnson said, "One day that's going to happen," and added that he would put the two men together, meaning that LeBron James and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar would find out that they're similar people. "I think that will happen one day, and if I can help make make that happen, I'd love to. I think James should go in front of Abdul-Jabbar first on the NBA all-time scoring list. Let that happen, give it a minute to sink in, and then put the two men together. They'll find out that they have a lot in common. See, both of them are the first ones to talk about what's going on in the world, so I'd love for that to happen. Let's let LeBron go through the process of passing me on the NBA's all-time list of assists, and then I think we can put that together. It would be great if the two legends could finally meet. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar has criticized some of LeBron James' positions, but the two men have more in common than they do differences. Maybe one day they will find something they can agree on and become friends. Finally, as a bonus, teammate Anthony Davis speaks out about people hating on Russell Westbrook. The Los Angeles Lakers season is off to a bad start. The Lakers haven't won a game yet because they've lost 3 in a row. The team has done well on defense, ranking as the second best team in terms of defensive rating. However, their offense has been their biggest weakness. The Lakers are last in the league when it comes to making three-point shots, and their offense has been terrible. Even though their stars LeBron James and Anthony Davis have been good, fans have been most worried about Russell Westbrook. Westbrook has gotten the most criticism from Lakers fans because the guard's shooting from the field as a whole is at an all-time low. In the first 3 games, Brody has really been struggling to find his footing. Westbrook has had a terrible start to the season. He only scores 10.3 points, gives out 4.3 assists, and grabs 6.7 rebounds per game. Since the Lakers didn't even make the playoffs last year, many people are worried that the purple and gold might end up in the same situation after an 0-3 start. Westbrook has taken most of the blame for this. Anthony Davis of the Lakers recently talked about how people hate on one of his teammates. AD defended the guard at a recent press conference and said that the Lakers stand behind the former MVP and support him. As a group, we saw it happen last year. I can't imagine what it's like for him, but as a teammate and an organization, we're here to help him and make sure he doesn't get caught up in it. Things could go wrong for him. We want to make sure that he is always in a good place. He was all smiles today, and we want him to know that we're on his side no matter what. We're here to help him with anything he needs on and off the court. Even though they are off to a bad start, 0-3, the Lakers have looked good on defense and are a tough team to beat. If the team can work on things like how bad their shooting is, they might have a good enough season. Can this Lakers team get to the playoffs and all? Well, that's it for today, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Till next time, cheers.